is unaware if they're succeeding or not,
Right.
right? Like your rogue hides to the best of their ability.
But they don't know
They
for 100% if
they
they're
don't know
hitting.
100% if they're seen or not. Every time. It doesn't matter if you rolled a 3 or a 33. Maybe there's some sort of understanding of the situational awareness there in character, but for the most part, the character does their best and they're uncertain of the outcome if dice have come into it, right? Like you move the curtain, there's a secret door behind the curtain, I'm going to give it to you. If
Well,
you roll the
that we
dice
got with the
before
nat
I
20.
get,
That was pretty fun.
well, there was so this is why players don't roll dice before you're asked to.
Oh,
Well, one, it's considered bad etiquette. It doesn't bother me, but it is considered bad etiquette. But two, straight up, they're like, I'm going to look for, I think it was Bertram. I'm going to look for secret doors behind this curtain.
no, it was me.
You rolled, well, I had to leave it as an investigation at that point because it felt wrong. But he auto rolled an investigation check. And if he
Mm.
hadn't touched the dice, he would have just found that door. But he rolled a 7.
Uh,
And there is a passive perception in the book or whatever.
oh
But
yeah,
like,
he tied it. It was like a 9 or something. Yeah.
He he rolled a check. I didn't ask for that check.
Right.
He would have auto succeeded, and now he created a fail state for himself. And I kind of had to. I didn't have to, but like it felt
Yeah.
natural to like, okay, we're gonna now the dice are deciding this, whereas your action as like your player skill would have decided this, but now random number generation is deciding whether or not you found the door.
Well, that's a really good point. See, that's not something that I mean, it's something that I've come up against, but I don't think that I've heard it like verbally stated before. But yeah, maybe that should be an announcement at the next Adventure League I run, or next time I teach beginners is don't roll the dice unless I ask because you may not have to.
Well, I think that's the best pitch from the dungeon master's side. I might let you succeed if you do a thing and it should work.
Yeah, you
It's
walk
it's
up some
good.
steps.
It's going to work. The dice, you roll a check when the outcome is uncertain. I move a curtain and there's a door behind that curtain. There is an uncertainty in that aspect to me. You, I don't know. You tap on the floor with the 10-foot pole where there's a trap. You trigger that trap.
Right.
There's no uncertainty for me. You you're a rogue and you threw your short sword at a tripwire. I was like, yeah, that'll do it. I'm not, I'm ready for like I have a DC for thieves tools, but you hit it with a sword. Your sword's over there now, but like, yeah, that's auto succeeds. It is considered bad etiquette too. It is like literally bad table manners, I
That's
guess.
pretty interesting. I
Um,
did not know that, but
in
that's good to know.
in certain circles, I don't know if that's like how
Oh,
cultural that is, but
I think
like
that's great to know.
because sometimes also success is not on the table. Like he
Yeah,
you
like you can't, doesn't matter if you roll a natural 20,
I want to I
you're
want to
not gonna
convince the
just,
king to abdicate his throne. That's a 33 persuasion check.
yeah,
Like a critical success. It's like too bad, buddy. Like
that's not
that's
happening.
not a thing you can do.
Hmm.
That we're not relying on the dice to determine this particular outcome.
Yeah,
That's a less friendly way of explaining the situation. But like
no, but it
I will
makes
give you
sense.
success if you what you're doing would work. I'm going to let it work without asking the dice if it did or didn't.